brothers and sisters from the motherland and all our brothers and sisters who are supporting and celebrating the revolution that is currently ongoing in Africa. Talking about revolution, on Wednesday we got reports that Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, has finally celebrated or recognized Thomas Sankara as Burkina Faso's, hero. So we want to know why it has taken this long and what is really happening.
So Thomas Sankara is a former president or prime minister of Burkina Faso. Mm-hmm. He's known very well for bringing a lot of changes to Burkina Faso, which was very dependent on the Western nations.
France.
Yeah, and he ruled between 1983 and 1987, just 4 years before he was assassinated by one of his colleagues, who became the next president of Burkina Faso, Blaise Compaoré. And today he's been having cases because of assassinating this guy. So Thomas Sankara, in the 4 years, he changed the country's name from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso meaning the land of upright men, incorruptible men.
Yeah.
He did other things, including he introduced land reforms, agrarian self-sufficiency that enabled them to produce a lot of people, becoming self-sufficient in agricultural production. And there was a time that, you see, Burkina Faso was producing its own cotton, processing that cotton into clothes, and making the army uniforms from their own cotton. Then there was a nationwide literacy campaign and vaccination against meningitis, yellow fever, and measles. He focused on building infrastructure, building schools, hospitals, and water reservoirs. He combated desertification of Sahel region by planting 10 million trees in his first year as the president. His larger goal, though, was liquidating imperial effects in the country and combating corruption. He's known to have changed the French previous reforms to reforms that would favor the people.
Burkina Faso.
And he was very vocal.
Changing the name to Burkina Faso to a name in their local language was a good change, because he believed that a name, identifies who you are. So if you are calling us Upper Volta, what does that mean? We need a name that has a meaning. And most African people have lost that. When they are naming their kids, when they are naming roads and all of these things, we just pick names that have no meaning. And we have seen that he also wrote the national anthem for Burkina Faso. And then his friend assisted with the musical vocals. So you see that this is someone
who brought change to Burkina Faso. And with him, he wanted to remove neo-colonization completely, the French neo-colonization. And he's been very vocal, he was very vocal. And even today, the whole of Africa, when you talk about Thomas Sankara, every African will tell you that was our African
in just 4 years.
In just 4 years. But it has taken forever to just even make him a national hero. Imagine, Africans know that this is our continental hero. But in Burkina Faso, he was not recognized. Why? Like we said, the person who ousted him with the support of the West and French was Blaise Compaoré. And Blaise Compaoré became the president. So he knew what he did. And there was no way he was going to recognize Thomas Sankara.
There was not even a mention during his time.
There was no way he was going to recognize him as because he knew what he did. Woe unto him, may he rot wherever he is.
And we have seen a lot of even foreign and African media comparing Thomas Sankara to Ibrahim Traore. Like when you spoke about processing cotton, that was Sankara's some of the projects that he did. We are seeing Ibrahim Traore making processing plants for tomatoes, in different communities in Burkina Faso. We are seeing a lot of similarities in there.
Actually, when people start, when Ibrahim Traore went to Russia, that is when a lot of Africans came to see him and know him. And when he came back, we saw a lot of people comparing him to Thomas Sankara, saying, they buried us. They did not know that they had planted a seed.
Yeah.
And now the seed has germinated. And we can see the same thing that was happening, or that happened is trying to happen. Like a lot of they are trying to oust him. There has been a number of coups, like five coups, because this guy is upright, like the name Burkina Faso, upright,
incorruptible,
and he's doing a lot for his country. So we keep praying for him so that nothing happens to him.
Let me tell you, just by recognizing him as a hero, it raises his spirit to work for the people of Burkina Faso. It's like an ancestor that you have pushed away, but he was supposed to protect you. Now that you have recognized that you are the people that should be helping us in these fights, this is like re-energizing
like
the spirit of Thomas Sankara.
Let us fight together.
So a lot is gonna come for
and that's why you see when they are trying the coups, some people will notice even before it happens.
Yeah, you see?
Like in just a month twice. That's crazy.
So we're excited for Burkina Faso.
Yeah, we are happy. We are happy for Burkina Faso. We are happy for Thomas Sankara. And we hope all the African countries which have leaders who passed away, now they are ancestors.
Great leaders.
Yeah, and they have not recognized them as heroes. They should. It's time.
Yeah, so that Africa can see the change that these people have always been pushing for. Guys, let us know what you think. Are you excited for Burkina Faso just as we are, or what are your thoughts? Please let us know in the comment section down below, and we'll definitely see you in the next one. But please don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Like,
get us to 10,000 subscribers
as soon as possible.
Yes,
see you
by
in the
the
next
end of
one.
the month.
Bye.
Bye bye.